Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm David Penn, research analyst with Finovate. We're here at FinovateFall in Times Square, New York, and joining me is Charlie Day. He is the Senior Vice President of Advisory Ops with UPSTACK. Charlie, great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure.
Fantastic having you with us. We just had some of the folks from UPSTACK up on stage telling us a little bit about the company and some of the things that they've been working on. For those who weren't able to catch that, could you maybe tell us a little bit about UPSTACK and the work the company does?
Sure. Yeah, so UPSTACK, we are an agnostic technology advisor. We're the largest in the space in North America. Number 101 on the Inc. 5000 as of just this past year. Yeah. Would have loved to made the top 100, but we're working on that for next year. So what we do, we work with customers from Fortune 100 all the way down to mid-market sized companies, understand where they're at, where they're looking to go in terms of the outcomes, and align them to market leading and innovative technology solutions ranging from data center, network, CX, AI, co-location, a lot of different areas. And we're a long-term relationship-based organization.
Very interesting. I've got to imagine that given the pace of technological change right now, being in an advisory capacity for that change has really got to be an exciting place to be. I'm curious if you could talk about how that has evolved in recent time and what some of the things a company should look for if they're seeking technological advisory.
Sure, it's a great question. I think what the biggest thing is it's really shifted into more of a strategic relationship, long-term, not just about a transaction, an event, or a sale, but a true long-term relationship beyond the technology choice. And we mix the technology expertise that we have with market-leading insights, everything from pricing to integration capabilities and how certain selections will mix into their overall IT landscape to ensure that our customers are making not only the right decision in a short snapshot of time, but what's going to keep them achieving their goals over the long term.
Makes a lot of sense. One of the things that I'm curious about is how a lot of companies now are trying to really master that customer experience and really make it the kind of quality experience that they see in other fields of life, tech and so forth, things like that. I'm wondering what some of these banks, credit unions and so forth are doing in terms of personalization and some of these other issues to get their own customer experience up to speed.
Yeah, it's a huge issue, especially in the financial services space, credit unions and other ones, commercial and retail banking. It's about blending innovation and making those investments to enhance those capabilities and the outcomes, but also not losing that human touch. It's a blend, it's definitely a hybrid approach, which you see positive business outcomes in terms of satisfaction rates, completed requests, and efficiencies gained around it, and actionable data insights that can be used beyond it to take a look and benchmark where they're at and where they're going. So from our perspective as an advisor, it's that technology and then also aligning their business processes and the human aspect of it to that hybrid solution go forward that we're really seeing in that space.
Excellent. I'd like to take sort of a look at a specific enabling technology, AI, which is all around us. We're talking about it a great deal, whether it's Gen AI or agentic AI. It's really become one of the buzzwords and one of the technologies that's driving a lot of innovation. Can you talk about how financial institutions are using it to drive things like greater personalization, better customer experience, those sorts of things?
Yeah, it's able, the AI aspect of it is really to take a lot of transactional interactions and high velocity that can be handled by AI and get to resolution quicker and with a very, very high efficiency rate. But one thing we want to ensure that we're working with our customers on is to keep that human oversight aspect to it. Be on the lookout for compliance. And actually someone mentioned this on the breakfasts we held this morning, one of your credit union attendees, they said, we're noticing a bias in some of the AI decisions it's making on lending. So I mean, this oversight, the AI is great, it enhances efficiencies for transactional, but we also want to keep that oversight to ensure compliance and the outcomes are going in the direction you want to be in.
Yeah, interesting. Another major issue that financial services companies are dealing with has to do with regulatory changes, compliance demands, things like that. What are you seeing as far as those things are concerned? Also in terms of cyber defense and defending against fraud and those sorts of problems.
It's a big one, especially as people are looking to adopt these AI solutions, these new innovative things. You've got your CISOs and the security folks going, whoa, we can't give up our posture. So it's a big topic to go in. They're investing in new innovative technologies that solve for it and are on the lookout for things before it happens, and taking that data, sharing it with other areas of the business to prevent it from happening in the future. And it's really about building a culture of resilience around technology, around employee and enablement, and also their business practices. And it's something that we proactively bring to the table when we're talking technology decisions, especially in the financial sector space.
Interesting. I'm thinking maybe by way of wrapping up, I'd like to talk more specifically about threat intelligence in this conversation about fraud and things like that. Can you talk about how financial institutions are leveraging threat intelligence to really fortify their network security?
Yeah, it's proactive, a proactive approach. Historically, it's been, okay, when something happens, how quick can I make it stop? or how can I overcome it?
Sure.
And now today it's really about, we want to know before it's coming, right? And the innovation and the technology is there. There's a lot of options on the table, and depending on the organization, their requirements, and other IT applications in their enterprise landscape, we definitely help a lot of customers select the right proactive notification capabilities to ensure that they're stopping it before it happens and recognizing those trends so that they can continue to better the business in other areas going forward.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. I mean, there's so many different options out there, and I can imagine it's got to be a bewildering array of options for a lot of companies. Have a group like yours that's out there to help them sort of sort and navigate through that has got to be really essential for them.
It is. You don't know where to start. You don't go out and procure these solutions every day. These folks, I like to tell them, look at. I won't mention names. I'll look at like one of the market-leading analyst reports, right? And with any technology sector, every year the amount of dots on those reports, they continue to multiply, right? So when you go out to make a decision, where do you start? That's where we come in. The deep technological expertise, market insights and data, where you're at, what are you trying to achieve, what are your objectives? We speed up the time and efficiency in that selection process with the technology, because it's a lot to overcome, and it can be very overwhelming for decision makers.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, it sounds like an exciting time to be in your business, that's for sure.
It doesn't, there's never a boring day. It's fun. We love solving problems. We love seeing our customers succeed, and really being an agnostic technology advisor in the space. It's a lot of fun because we really are a trusted advisor in it for the long haul, and it's really, really rewarding to watch the outcomes for our customers.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for being here, for being a part of Finovate, and hopefully we'll have you back next year, and you'll be in the top 100.
Sounds good. We look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and
Appreciate
thank you
it.
as well.